Okay, last night I saw Push, which is based on a comic, and this is like the second movie off my 2009 list. Pretty much, you have people who have very specific abilities. You've got movers who are telekinetics, you have watchers who see the future, you have pushers who insert memories into your brain and make you do whatever it is they want you to do. You've got like screamers or screechers, and pretty much they're just sonic screamers. You got sniffers, who kind of grab items and they can tell, like the personal history of it. Like if you had a glass, they can tell what you drank from that glass, how often you use the glass, and they can track you more or less. And government is trying to create an army of people with these abilities. So they have like a drug to make somebody a much more powerful character, to really enhance your power. But everyone seems to die during it. One woman takes it, survives. She becomes like a patient zero. Or a mutant, alpha, whatever term you really want to look at it. So then the group's trying to hunt her down. I mean, that's, you've got people who have sonic screams, you have telekinesis. So pretty much, it's like watching people with fairly standard superpowers in an action flick. It's a sci-fi action flick, and it's done very well. The only thing kind of disturbing is, Dakota Fanning is dressed in like a super tiny skirt, and she looks very anorexic. She looks like dangerously thin in the movie, and that's when it's kind of creepy. It's done in Hong Kong, so primarily you have, like Chinese villains, and you've got, the government guys trying to go after them. They do a really good job with telekinesis. I mean, the telekinesis they use is great. Like they do a gunfight where the two guys are using telekinesis to hold their guns. So it's not like people, like moving guns around corners without having to stand next to it and shooting it. Very good. Very, very good. And then the two guys who know TK get into a fight with it. One guy makes like a force field around themselves, and when they're throwing punches, you see like huge explosions of light, and I was like, oh, that's actually really good to use telekinesis in a fight. Like tactile telekinesis, the up close, punch, kick, knee. But I'm using like my TK as like a force field. You're using yours to make like explosive impact on the punches. And it's a good movie. It's violent, but I mean, it is entertaining, and it is, it's a really good movie. Decent action. The plot is kind of bizarre, but very easy to follow. So, if you watch the TV show Heroes, it's kind of like if they were to take a couple episodes of Heroes, trim down, future plot lines, and just keep one single plot line and run it together. So, Push. Very good. It's a little under 2 hours. So, check it out.